part of the Watershed Health Education Program is to make it very evident to kids that we have impacts and we have to do something about it, and that the decisions that we make, everything that we do affects our water supply, and we wouldn't survive without water, and there wouldn't be economic development without water. And what we try to do is work within sites, within communities, so that the neighborhood kids, they feel ownership to the wetlands, the waterways, the streams, the rivers nearby, and we try to find educational opportunities within those outdoor classrooms that they'll never forget, that for the rest of their lives they'll remember that they had something to do with making that space healthier and better in their community.
We all know how much better we understand something and remember it when it's fun and interesting. Science isn't always easy, especially when you're a kid, but when you can touch it, ask questions, and experience how it directly impacts your life and the world, you won't forget. And it may change you forever. The Clackamas Water Education Team is now offering training for teachers who want to make science lessons hands-on and unforgettable for their students. For more information or to sign up, please visit riverhealth.org.
One of the projects that we have for the teachers is an entire water quality project for them, and it does all of that: temperature, turbidity, pH, dissolved oxygen, and those are all real basic components of what can tell you what's going on within a waterway, whether it's healthy or not. For kids to not only have an opportunity to take those tests, but to understand what they mean. You know, what is dissolved oxygen and why do we care? Who cares if the water temperature is 50 or 70? What is, you know, those are really important things. And very key is to always bring it back to the human element. A lot of times people will fuss about, oh, well, there's, you know, this in the water and that in the water and da-da-da. Well, it's because of us. You know, it's because of human beings that these changes are happening.
And there are many different types of lavender, but it's very similar with grapes. A lot has to do with the exposure of the field, how much sunlight it gets, what the quality of the soil is. So there's a lot of different variables. By and large, lavender can be grown in arid areas, but it also prospers when it has water. So in our particular area, we have an abundance, we're blessed with an abundance of water, so that can help out our oil yields. So from the standpoint of organic farming, lavender is an ideal crop.
We are distilling lavender oil from our field of Buena Vista over here on the other side of the distillery. We just got done filling it up out in the field and hooked up the steam about 15-20 minutes ago. We're now liberating lavender oil. Typically, the Buena Vista is used primarily for aromatherapy and medicinal purposes. For burns and other things like that because of its high linalool content. Now, linalool is a constituent that can't be replicated synthetically. You can really only get it from plants. There are a number of other plants that produce linalool. We prefer the lavender linalool because it smells so fantastic.
I'm Jerry, the owner of Riser's Farm here in Walton, Oregon. We raise about 20 acres of pumpkins. We have about 18 different varieties of pumpkins and gourds. Everything we sell here, we raise ourselves. We offer a little kid's hay maze, hay rides. We have baby chicks, goats, big chickens, turkeys. Just a great selection of pumpkins. We have swing sets for the kids to play on.
Yeah, there's lots of pumpkins in this backyard. There's
Oh, hey, look at that one over there. Look at this one. Oh,
So there.
how old are you? 4?
3.
3.
We try to carry this.
Yes, dear.
I'm not strong enough. We are going to play a tractor.
It's a pumpkinator, but we call it our grin machine because there's virtually nobody that watches it that it doesn't put a grin on their face when they fire it. Whether they're a little child or they're 90 years old, they think it's really cool.
Well, we literally just live in this neighborhood, so we've been watching it build the whole time, and it's nice that my yard is small. I can come over here and give them all kinds of space to run. You know, just walk through the neighborhood.
Let's go and play now. We're swinging in a jockey. Hey, Landon!
Hey, thanks for being here this afternoon for yet our newest park in the district. And this one has been a very unique public-private partnership. We'll have some folks from Icon Construction talking here in just a bit. But this was a 6th and final park of a 6-park outline for this Sunnyside Village neo-traditional area that was laid out as a master plan unit 20 years ago. And I was just mentioning to a couple folks, we were fearful if we would ever get this final park built. And this was the final one we needed to complete. And we are just absolutely delighted.
If you want to know what I think is the best part of the fair and the parade, the people. I really don't go down to the rides that much and things like that, but I know the kids do and they love to. Our children used to go down there. But I think we were more enthused about the animals, the cattle and the hogs. We watched pigs have little ones one time.
Yes.
Yeah, being born. Yeah. If you think there's just one kind of a rabbit, you're wrong. I don't know how many different kinds. Best kind of food?
Yeah.
Well, pie at the Methodist Church. Pie people. Yeah.
He's doing a heck of a job, guys. 180, 190. I want 90. Thank you now, too. I want 90. Deliver to you, but I want 10. Deliver to 250, got it. 260. 250 to the minute 260, but about 6 to the minute 260, 260, last call 170, sir, 70, now 180, 180 in the front row, 80 to the middle, 180, but about 80, 80 got it now, 190, now 190, thank you now. Dr. Kohler, 7L, Paul Herfords, is that the right? What was the number again? I knew the date, 16. Thank you, been a long time, great buyer, thank you, Jake.
Hi, Chloe. I'm Mary.
Hi.
It's so nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
This is my first time at the fair, and I saw you standing ready with your animal. Will you tell us how old you are?
I'm 10.
And you told me just a minute ago this was your first time auctioning an animal, right?
Mm-hmm.
What did it feel like?
It was kind of nervous because when he was trying to get away, it was kind of hard to hang on.
And you got a high price in the auction, I understand. Yeah? How do you feel about that?
It's good, but I'm going to be
Hey, having a minute now, 775. No, wait, no.
I'm in charge of EMS and security for the rodeo. I'm also on the animal welfare committee. So animal welfare means the way we treat the animals and the way we work with the animals. Because they are animal athletes. And if we don't treat them with that same respect as animal athletes, they won't perform for us. We won't have a good rodeo, and the cowboys won't have the opportunity to show their skills. It is the biggest professional sporting event that happens in Clackamas County. We got professional cowboys that come in here that have made over, one guy last night's made over $4 million in his career. So we got the best of the best come to Canby to rodeo.